We did take another leg up on those headlines you were talking about, negotiators narrowing their differences on the trade issues. We had other headlines overnight that helped us very strong to start. 3-to-1 decline, advancing to declining stocks. Look at the sectors here. Two sectors I want to highlight. One, retail, again on a tear. They have been on a tear for several days now, and not just Amazon, but Nordstrom's up 7% this month. Macy's has been strong. Tiffany, Dillard's, the whole group. The other one is the semiconductors. Despite the Samsung warning, all the semiconductor stocks are trading up in the United States here. Energy's up, what, 10, 12% since bottoming late December. And the industrials, and it's not just UMP. Yeah, they got a new COO, but the whole sector is moving up nicely here. I want to point out General Electric. Can you put that up for a second? It was over 9 at the open. I can't see it from here, but 8.78. It was $9. But remember, this was $6.70 December 21st or 22nd. So that's a huge move up every single day. GE coming off of those lows. The big story is Samsung. This would have been a disaster 5 or 6 months ago, but a lot has come under the bridge since then. Samsung cited mounting macro uncertainties. They did not mention China by name. Lackluster demand in memory, intensifying smartphone competition. Again, they didn't mention China. Obviously, China is an issue here, but they get revenues all over the world. This is one of the most diversified companies in the world. Look, 1/3 of their revenues are in North America or South America, 34%. We put up the next full screen. Europe, 19%. China's only 16% of their revenues. Korea, other big diversified company here. The only good news, look at the chart here. They've already priced this in. We're down 10% in Samsung since November and more than 25% since May. Look, that's a straight line down there for Samsung. Same thing with LG Electronics. This is, what, the second biggest television maker in the world, also a big smartphone maker. They also warned on their fourth quarter, but that stock's been down 35% in the last 7 months. Again, look there, still essentially straight down for LG Electronics. A lot of bad news has been priced into the market. Recent earnings warnings. We had this just a few weeks ago. Remember, we talked about FedEx. They said the U.S. economy was solid, but Europe was weaker. Micron talked about the chip environment being weaker. All of this was that wave of downturns that we saw in late December that got us all so nervous and depressed about the market. So here's the question right now. How much bad news is actually priced into the markets right now? We have seen a very notable turnaround just since the recent bottom. The S&P is up 8.5% since bottoming a week and a half ago. Oil's up 16% since bottoming. The VIX was 36 10 days ago. What is it, 20 now? 20, roughly 20 right now. That's an enormous move to the downside. So obviously a lot of panic set in around the market's anticipation of exactly the problems we were talking about. I don't know if it's a bottom or not, but the market is certainly acting like trade and the Fed clarification are the two things that help turn things around. And there you see the markets. There's the Dow Jones Industrial Average, December 3rd, down 4,000 points to December 24th. That's an enormous drop, the worst December since 1931. And since then, it's regained almost exactly. In fact, now it's more than that. It's now more than 2,000. We have regained more than half the losses we had in that terrible month.